Hello everybody and welcome back to Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. A little bit of a late start today because I made a big boo-boo, and that big boo-boo was I accidentally deleted all of the save files and configuration settings and basically everything that tells my emulator what to do, I deleted. Well, I didn't delete it, I moved it by accident. Anyway, I got it back once I figured out that that's what I had done. That was an easy enough fix, but it did delay me, 15 minutes here, so sorry about that. But now we can get back into it, and I forget what I was doing here. I just got some shine sprites, that's what they're called. Yes, shine sprites. And I might be helping you. I don't remember if I took on your trouble. Did I take on your trouble? Oh, this is no good. No one will solve my trouble. Yeah, I haven't taken on his trouble yet, but I'm gonna have to. So what we're gonna do first is we're going to search around in here for any more items, whether they be shine sprites or star pieces, or see, there's something in here. Where is it? And get that stuff out of the way. Hey, there we go. Anything else? Nothing. All right, let's go check out the rest of the place. But primarily today we want to finish up the trouble center. I want to say there's at least 3 things on there. Well, finish up is a strong word. Oh, nothing in the hallway. Interesting. Finish what we have currently, since more will probably be added later. All right, nothing in here. Fair enough. And I'm assuming this is the same room, so nothing in here, and we're good here. And we'll keep on moving on. We will come back here at some point and re-challenge the Glitz Pit. A, because we need to. Needs a strong word. A, because we want to. And B, because it's good experience. So we will get to that eventually. Maybe we'll do it today. We'll see. I still have to figure out how long the Trouble Center is going to take us. And it honestly depends on what the Trouble Center tasks are. Can I go in here? This is just storage room, right? Yeah, it's just the storage room. Nothing here. But if I go up, I don't know if these are any different. Well, excuse me. Pardon me. Trying to come through here. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Anything in here? Nothing there. And over here, oh, I have to get dynamite out. There we go. And hover across, except I don't know how to hover because I'm an idiot. There we go. Nice. And oh, what's down here? Aha, okay. I don't think there's anything in here, but I will. All right, there isn't anything in here, but I am totally open to being pleasantly surprised. All right, let's figure out what's down here. Just back in the storage room. Okay. So nothing there. I kind of figure that since these guys probably don't let you in, this is Miss Jolene's office. You may only enter when called by Miss Jolene. Yeah, I'm guessing since you can get sort of locked out of these rooms that they don't hide things in them. That's the champion's room. So we could find something in there once we become champion again. Keep that in mind. These are empty locker rooms. That's the stadium. These are empty locker rooms. All right, so we are good here. I didn't think there'd be much, if anything, here. So we got that figured out. All right, in that case, let's go ahead and go to the Trouble Center, because that is what I came here to do. Except not here. I came to play this game today to do the Trouble Center. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Yeah, let's go back. Yeah, any day now. Take your time, don't mind me. That's the noises I make when I'm bored and waiting for something to happen. They don't really like me in the waiting rooms at doctor's offices. They say I disturb the other patients. All right, come on. All right, now that we're back, because that takes way longer than just having a pipe to get there, we can make our way over to the Trouble Center. And in fact, I'm in such a hurry, which isn't really that much of a hurry, but why not take the fast track? Dynamite moves a little bit faster than I do. He doesn't jump nearly as high, but moves a little bit faster. Oh, you know what we can do as long as we're here? Lottery time. Yeah, baby. Big winner. Come on. Oh, wait, I don't talk to you. I have to look at the board. No, go away. There we go. Blah, 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 blah. Nothing. Well, you're lame. All right, so now we can go to the trouble center. Here we are, what, 5 minutes in, 6 minutes in, and we're finally going to the trouble center, which is the only thing I really came here to do. And save. Rule number 1, save all the time. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. I'm guessing I don't have enough shine sprites to power up another partner. No, I just have the one. Because I could have taken care of that while I was here, but never mind. All right. Let's see. So Chef Shimi needs something, Toodles needs something, and the businessman needs something. Since I know where he is, let's do his first, even though he's at the bottom of the list, but there's no required order to these. So now we gotta go all the way back to Glitzville. I love being at Glitzville, I just hate the process of getting to Glitzville. The process is a little draining. Save, just in case something happens, so we don't have to go back to the trouble center. Bada bing, bada boom. Do I save too much? Yeah, probably. But I'd rather be safe than sorry. Because guess what? Through this door, there's a whole another save block. Aha! Being super duper careful now. All right. Let me in. All right. We'll take off this Waluigi outfit eventually, but I'm still having fun with it. Any day now. Any day now, they'll let me skip this cutscene. There we go. All right, Mr. Businessman. What seems to be the trouble? You lost your briefcase? Somewhere convenient to find it, hopefully, maybe. That or this is gonna be super duper frustrating. Ah, you're that fellow. So you're the one that accepted my requests. Well, here's the thing. I forgot the code for the lock on my briefcase. And the prototype of our company's new product is inside. This is a big deal. If I don't figure out how to get into that briefcase, I'll be sacked for sure. About that briefcase code, see, I'm a real chair fanatic. Yeah, like anything you sit on. I used the number of chairs in the houses I visited on business as the code. Don't judge me, I know it's weird. You gotta visit those places and count the chairs. The code has 4 digits, so here are the locations of the chairs. Ready? Ooh, excuse me. As ready as I'll ever be. Okay, Kroop's house in Petalburg. Flurry's house in the Bogley Woods. Don Pianta's office in Rogueport. And Toodle's house in Poshley Heights. Well, Poshley Heights is a little bit of a pain in the butt to get to, but I do have a fast track to get there, I think. Oh, and I counted the sweet, sweet chair in her lovely garden also. Aha. All right. Well, we're gonna save, because now that we got all that information. So, Kroop's house, Flurry's house, Don Pianta's house, and Toodles. There we go. I was about to freak out there a second because I already forgot what it was. Toodles' house. That's what I want. But Toodles' house, you have to count the chair outside as well, just to throw you a little curveball. I could probably just Google this code, but I'm not a cheater. Heck, I'm not even gonna write it down. I probably should, but I'm not going to. All right, well, the easiest one to check is Don Pianta's. Of course, if I do these out of order, I'm gonna completely confuse myself. All right. So, Don Pianta. I'm probably gonna have to write these down. I can't rely on my brain. My brain tells me lies. I can't think of any right now, but I'm sure it does. All right, so Don Pianta's. There is 1 chair, 2 chair, 2 chair. Okay, well, the third number is the number 2. That was easy enough. I hope they didn't mind me just coming in, counting chairs and leaving. I didn't talk to any of them. I didn't even say hello. Mario is not always the most polite, but he's on a mission. So, where to next? We need to go to, well, basically everywhere we need to go to, we can get to through shortcuts down here. Go away, I don't like you. So one of these pipes leads to Poshley Heights. I don't know which one. I think it's this one, but I'm not sure. I mean, if it's not this one, it's easy enough to just go over to the other one. Hey, awesome. And then Toodle's house, I think is, well, I basically have nowhere to go except this way. But if I remember correctly, Toodle's house is very near to the train station. In fact, I believe it's this house right here. It's a big door. Jeez. Ah, hi Toodles. Okay, so do we count the love seat? Do we count the piano bench? I'm gonna say anything your butt touches, we count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then outside we have 5 chairs. That was a terrible count impression. All right, so Don Pianta is 2, Toodles is 5. And if I'm wrong about that, we're gonna have a problem. So where to next? You know what? I'm just gonna go over here to the next room and pick a pipe. Because I don't remember which one goes where. I think the one on the left goes to the Bogley Woods, and the one on the right goes to Petalburg, but I do not know. All right, so we're in the Bogley Woods, so we're gonna go to Flurry's. I don't know why Flurry can't just tell us the number of chairs in her house. That'd be helpful, like extremely helpful, because hers is gonna be one of the hardest ones to get to. Because now I have to go all the way over here. And then I gotta go all the way to the right. Pain in the butt. All right, don't attack me, don't attack me, don't attack me, don't attack me, don't attack me. I attacked him first. All right, fortunately, these guys should be really easy. Unfortunately, these guys are a waste of my time. I'm apparently out of flower points. I haven't done anything to heal since my last fight. All right. Good stuff. We don't get to use dynamite very often. I used to use him all the time. I feel like as a kid, I used him almost exclusively as much as possible, but I'm honestly not, excuse me. I'm honestly not super impressed with his moveset. The gulp is helpful, but it requires flower points. All right, give this the old 1-2 jump. And we are good to go. Beautiful. I don't know why I did that, because I don't think there's anything over here for me. You know what we can do, actually, come to think of it? We can get out Ms. Mouse and we can check these areas as we go. Aha, there's something nearby. See, these are things that I would not have known. The question is, where? I suppose I could look for her nose to stick up. That would indicate. Nothing here. Nothing here. It actually might be up top. Hold on. I want to say the ground is a little less fluffy if I go across here, which means there could be stuff hidden, like a flippy panel. Which I'm assuming is the technical term for those things. Oh, never mind. It's just as crowded up here. All right, you got anything for me? Nothing? Hold on, we gotta go back. Gotta go back. Where could the item be? She's not sticking her nose up in the air. Not yet, anyway. Those trees don't do anything. Aha, okay, somewhere around here. But where? Where, oh, where could the thing be hiding? Do any of these people do anything here? Like, can Flurry blow this stuff away? No, she cannot, so that doesn't help us. Bobbery can, you know, blow stuff up, but I don't think that does anything. Nope. All right, so I also have a suspicion that whatever she's looking for is probably actually on that back ledge there. So let's go check that out. Okay, she's definitely smelling it around here. You can't hide from me. I know you're around here somewhere. Me and my giggly hammer will find you. You can't hide forever. Seriously though, where? Aha, okay. I think she points in the, there it is. Sweet, I don't need it, but I'm glad I found it. But I just realized that she points in the direction. So when I stood here and hit the button for her to do her thing, she turned and looked this way, which told me that it was over here. Aha, all right. Anything else here? Nope, we're good, okay. Excellent, 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 excellent. That is what I like to hear. All right, that is fun. Okay, she is a little more helpful at finding items than I remember her being, which is good. Even if I don't use most of them, I like to find them. There's a part of my brain that just likes to feel like it's completed something. All right, so you need to go. It's nothing personal. It's a little personal. Good stuff. And then your friend over there, except we're gonna go ahead and let Ms. Mouse do it because she never gets to do anything. Ta-da! I'm not sure why they got upset about that. Why'd they get upset about that? She did good damage. I don't know why the audience got mad when she slapped, and I don't know. That was weird. They don't usually make that noise. Is there anything around here? Nothing. It makes my job easy. All right, I don't need that. I am too powerful to be bothered by the likes of that. And I just remembered that I don't remember what was in the other houses. Okay, Don Pianta had 2 chairs and Toodles had 5 chairs. Okay, I gotta remember that. Might have to repeat it to myself every so often or else I'm gonna forget it. Ooh, save point. Thank you very much. All right, flurry, 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 flurry. You have 1 chair, 2 chair, 3 chair. 4 chair, 5 chair, 6 chair. All right, but there's also a chest in here because I didn't even realize I could come in here. I just sort of tried. Super appeal. Hey, awesome. I don't need it though. Aha, there's something in here and it's over here somewhere. I already forgot how many chairs were in here. Let's find the items first and then I'll recount. Where is it? Is it? Aha, I was gonna say, is it a flippy panel? Beautiful. All right, 1, 2, 3. I think it was 6. 4, 5, 6. Okay, looks like 6. All right, 6 chairs at Flurry's. Oop, I missed it. There we go. Lovely. And back we go. On the downside, it's a bit of a walk. On the upside, I killed everything between here and there, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Never mind, it all came back because for some reason Flurry's house resets everything. I could just avoid them. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and get dynamite. And we're gonna sprint our way out of here. Don't mind me, don't mind me, don't mind me. Aha, suckers. All right, quickly, 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 quickly. Aha, can't even catch me. Losers. Beautiful. Speedy, I like it. Okay, so Kroop's house, either way. They have... That's easy to get to, is what I'm trying to say. So that should be a quick check. We just got to go down this pipe and then down another pipe. And then we'll have the rest of the code. So it's something 625. All right, I think this said Kroops, which is the mayor. I think Kroops is the mayor. Hopefully we can find that out when we get there. Alrighty, so this is the mayor's house. Hey, you're Kroops, right?
Hey, what's that? Who's there? What do you want? You dirty thief, I'll poke you but good. Come get some. Oh, if it isn't Murphy. How you been, Murphy? I'm good as ever. Got my health and my long, long life.
All right, well, you didn't say your name, but I'm assuming this is where I need to be. Uno, dos, you have 2. So what, 2625? Unless it's this house. So tell me, Mario, how's my boy Koops doing? If he's not pulling his weight, you just let me know. I'll take his place in your group like that. Oh yeah. All right. There is also only 2 chairs in here, so it doesn't matter. It's 2 either way. So 2625. That is what I think the code is. 2625. All right, let's go back to Glitzville. This is a not difficult but time-consuming task. And I'm gonna have to fight more stuff to get home because getting down here, I could avoid all the enemies, but going back up, they're gonna be in my way. So, you, bonk. All right, who you got with you? Another friend. All right, this should be fine though. Mario can take them down, no problem. Beautiful. That's how we do it. Oh, and we get to level up too. Isn't that lovely? All right, badge points. Now for basically forever. Lovely. An A-list star. Next battle, Mario's crowd and stage will get even bigger. Sweet. No me. That's not what I was gonna say. No me gusta, but it is me gusta. For some reason, I forgot what gusta meant. Gusta means that I like it. All right, badges. We now have 6 badge points, which means, hold on, let's go ahead and sort these by type. Not that that helps me at all. I believe we have a defend plus partner. Awesome. All right, so what do I want to work on next? I do have 1 badge point, so I can equip something that does take 1 badge point. But, okay, so I don't care for the sound effects. And as long as I'm in here, let's go ahead and remove these emblems because we've had our fun at Waluigi. I do like, ooh, excuse me, the girly giggle sound effect. I'm going to keep that on until I am no longer amused by it, but I am still very amused by it. Happy flower, flower saver. We could get one of the flower savers. Let's see, pretty lucky. Close call. Mega rush. Last stand. A lot of these are really good, especially since they're only 1 badge point. So maybe, of course, these HP pluses are good. Ooh, HP plus partner would actually be super helpful. That's 2 more level ups though. But it would get most of the stuff that I want. All right, that's what we're gonna do. HP plus partner. Because Mario, we can theoretically just grind and level him up and get more health. But the partners, once you're fully leveled them up, they can't get any more health. So that badge would be super helpful. Die, 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 die. Nice. Good stuff. Of course, now I don't get as many badge points because I just leveled up. But oh no, I still get 3 from the no, what are they called? The Koopa. They're not Koopa Troopas. What are the heavy Koopas called? Huh, I don't remember now. What are the Koopa Troopers called that have the armor? I can't think of what they'd be called, huh? All right, anyway. 2625. Come along, Dynamite. We're going back to your birthplace, where you hatched from your egg in the smelly, smelly locker room of the Fighters Arena. Quite the romantic experience. All right, and here we go on my favorite vehicle in the whole game, the stupid blimp. Hooray, blimp. We all love the blimp. We would never want a pipe that just takes us to Glitzville, because the blimp is so much better. How does a pipe on the ground connect to a pipe up in the sky? I don't know. It's a Mario game. They'll make it work. All right, so now that we're finally here, we wasted 60 seconds. Hey, bud. I think I have the code. Did you find the code for my briefcase? Sure thing, chair guy. What's the first number? How many wonderful chairs were in Kroop's house in Petalburg? 2. Okay, now the second number. How many gorgeous chairs were in Flurry's house in the Bogley Woods? There was more than 4. There was 6. Okay, now the third number. How many marvelous chairs were in Don Pianta's office in Rogueport? Only 2 of them, surprisingly. And finally, here we go, the last number. How many incredible chairs were in Toodle's house in Poshley Heights? In the house, there was 4. But including the one from the outside, there's 5. Ah, it opened. Yes, thank you so very much. Maybe I can keep my job. I'll try and remember it from now on. Hold on a second. You gonna buy me a hot dog? Please. Huh? What? Sorry. We were going to combine my company's famous hot sauce with this stand's fat dog. We were going to call it the tongue blistering fat dog. I was sure it was going to be a hit, or whatever he just said, because I skipped past it. Huh? I shouldn't give up so easily? Yeah, maybe you're right. Okay, I'll do it. I'll just have to convince the fat dog guy. I'm on it. I won't leave this place until I convince him. Wow, thanks for all your help. Here's your reward. What? Your inventory's full. Well, I'll leave it here and you can pick it up anytime. Oh. It's my company's top item, our famous hot sauce. I have tons of the stuff, so just ask me if you want some. See you later. All right, so that means we can make some super awesome recipes if I actually bothered to cook in this game, which I probably will for the final boss, honestly, because that you need the really good healing items for the final boss. That or you need to be super over leveled, which I've never been able to achieve. But what do I have as far as gear? Lots of mushrooms. I should really buy like a lot of honey syrup and just convert those into honey shrooms or whatever. But here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna come in here and we are going to store our in coupon. There we go. And that is it for now. And then we're gonna get the hot sauce. Bada bing, bada boom. Lovely, 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 lovely. And save. And now we're gonna go store more stuff. Well, let's do that back in Rogueport, because I have an idea. Excuse me, Rogueport, please. Yes, please. All right, let's get out of this hellhole. This place isn't a hellhole. I like the Glitz Pit. I'm telling you, I like the Glitz Pit. It's the getting to the Glitz Pit that's a pain in the butt. That's the only hellhole here, is this stupid blimp. Let me skip, let me skip, let me skip, let me skip. Just put me on the ground. I don't want to see this animation, even though somebody worked really hard on it. I saw it once, and now I'm done. There we go. Lovely. All right. So we need to go to the store. Well, first we're gonna save. Aha, all right. So now we're gonna go to, I think this store over here is the one I want to go to. They've got to have some of the honey syrup, right? I would think so. Nope, that's Zesties. There we go. This is where I want to be. Yeah, they got honey syrup. Oh, Super Luigi. You can buy Super Luigi. Oh. Well, sure. Let's do that. I'm going to need 128 coins for that Super Luigi 2. Want to buy it, fella? Yeah, sure. Why not? I got money. Thanks, fella. You've saved up enough shop points, fella. Guess what you've earned? This mushroom. Oh, it looks like you can't carry anything else, fella. Come back after you use, sell, or store an item, okay? All right, well, that's what I'm going to store. Some mushrooms. You guessed right. Let's go ahead and store these super shrooms. Because I can't use them right this second for what I'm planning on doing. I don't know why I'm keeping it a secret. Well, let's store this hot sauce too because I don't need it. I don't know why I'm keeping it a secret what I'm doing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a bunch of honey syrup and combine it with the regular mushrooms. Do I have anything else to store? Gradual syrup, maybe? Sure, why not? There we go. Okay. So first we're going to get our mushroom. They just, okay, you put it in my pockets. Okay, there was no animation for that. All right, so how many do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mushrooms. So we need to get ourselves plenty of honey syrup. 2, 3, 4. I can't get any more. I also should have checked to see if I had any of that stored. But either way, let's go to Zesties and start clearing out our inventory a little bit by combining our syrup and our mushrooms. Want me to cook something for you, Clumsy Crush-a-Lot? I don't remember what voice I gave her. It's a her? It's a her. All right, we will combine honey syrup with a mushroom. Then I'll cook up your honey syrup and mushroom. I'm gonna mix these up for you, so just wait a sec. All right, let's power on through this. Doodly-doodly-doo. This is a really fun mechanic in this game, but Nintendo has this habit of like, we've made a fun mechanic and now we have to have a whole animation that goes along with it that you have to do every single time. And that's a little bit of a pain in the butt. All right, so we combine honey syrup with another mushroom. And it's like, I just want to give him all my honey syrup, all my mushrooms, and get back however many honey shrooms that makes. And I think I have enough for at least one more. Honey syrup. And a mushroom. All right. And I don't have to be shy about using those. I can use those whenever. I'm usually pretty conservative with my items, and I don't need to be. It's part of why I have so much money. I never buy items. All right, beautiful. I think I have 2 more mushrooms. So let's see if I have any honey syrup stored. Because I don't remember if I do or not. Withdraw. I got lots of whack-a-bumps. In coupons. This jam and jelly can be combined with this ultra shroom, I think. So that'll be useful later. But yeah, I guess I never saved any honey syrup. It would also be nice if these were sorted in any sort of conceivable way. But whatever. So we need, I believe, 2 more honey syrups. There we go. And now, cook those 2 one more time. And then we can head on over to the trouble center and get more trouble. Or solve more trouble, not get more trouble. Well, we have to get the trouble to solve it. As long as we're not getting into trouble. All right, so we want honey syrup and a mushroom. All right, take your time. No rush. And one more. Honey syrup and mushroom. Take your time. I'm in no rush. Do, 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 do. Waiting for my food. There we go. All right. I will probably never use those. I have to force myself to use them. All right, to the trouble center. Well, let's save so I don't have to do all that nonsense over again, just in case something crashes. Beautiful. All right. Da 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 da. I had to make up my own Yoshi riding music. It's like the bike music from Pokemon, but it's a Yoshi. All right, so Toodles needs a book and Chef Shimi needs ingredients. I guess we'll just do them in order because they're both gonna kind of suck.
I need some ingredients for cooking food that savages the tonsils. I need 3 things: a golden leaf, a mystic egg, and a keel mango. I'm waiting on board the XS Express for your very prompt help.
Yes, I'll take on the trouble. So he wants very rare items. And by very rare, I mean anybody can get them, you just have to know where to go. Fortunately, I know for a fact that I have, well, we can keep riding, but I know for a fact that I have at least the golden leaf in storage. Oh, look, we can buy more Luigi stuff. Thank you very much. I'll take that just to clear out your shelves. But, oops, excuse me. I'm trying to talk to you, not jump. There we go. All right. So, I have a golden leaf there. And I have possibly nothing else. What were the other things that I needed? I needed a mango, which I don't have. And I needed a mystic egg, which I also don't have. Why don't I have those things? Did I throw them away? That didn't sound like me. All right, so the egg I want to say I get from the Punies. So I have to go back to the tree in the Boggly Woods. But I'm trying to think of where I get that mango. It's a Keel mango. You probably get it at Keel Hall Key, but I don't know where in Keel Hall Key you get it. And that's the part that's a little concerning to me. Haha, miss me. I went down the pipe. You couldn't get me. Because I know where to get coconuts. I know where to get coconuts at Keel Hall Key. I don't know anything about any Keel mangoes. Maybe you have to get them off of the characters? Maybe you have to talk to somebody? I don't know. I could also just be completely wrong about where you get the mangoes from. But I don't think I am. And I can't remember if everywhere has 1 ingredient, 2 ingredients, or... That's not the way I wanted to go. Hold on. So for example, in Petalburg, where we just were, you can get a turtley leaf from the mayor's yard, but you can also leave town and whack one of the special weird things and get a horsetail. So there's like 2 unique ingredients that you can get from that area. I don't know if you can get anything from the Boggly Woods besides the egg. Because I can't recall anything else you might need from here.
Punio's always getting in trouble with the Elder. It's no fun for me. Hey, Mario, can't you play with me instead?
Sure. Aren't you the one that gives me the mystic egg, or does Punio do that?
Yes! Okay, this is so awesome. Ready to play Stump Petuni? You ask me any questions you want. There isn't a question I can't answer. Come on.
Create an easy question that Petuni can answer. Oh. Mario likes which person for the heck of it?
Huh? What kind of question is that? I don't even get what that means. You have to ask a real question or it's no fun. Ooh, Stump Petuni is over.
All right, well, let's see if Punio gives me the mystic egg.
More nagging by the old hag. When will it ever stop?
Oh, that little Punio, he's always so darn
squishy-washy.
All right, so I think it is Petuni. Blah, 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 blah. All right, so let's make an easy question. We're gonna have to say Mario likes which person the most?
The person Mario likes the most? Tee, I know that. You can't stump Petuni. Mario likes Princess Peach the most.
Shh, don't say that in front of Dynamite. He doesn't know that.
Tee, am I right? Tee, yes, I'm right. See, Petuni knows the answers to everything. Ooh, that was fun. Thanks for playing with me. Here's a present.
All right, we got the Mystic Egg. So you just have to go through a little bit of rigmarole to get the Mystic Egg from her, but that's fine. Beautiful. All right, so Keel Mango. I haven't gotten any of those in this game. Like the Mystic Egg, I got at least one of those from Petuni. And of course, the golden leaf, I want to say you get from the Twilight Woods or whatever, but I think I already had one on me. How do you get it from somewhere else? I don't think so. I think that's where you get that one from. Either way, I already had it on me. Where do you get a Keel Mango? It's got to be Keel Hall Key. Well, all right. It's got to be Keel Hall Key, right? I just don't know where. Ouch, meanie. All right, kill you. And we'll swap you for Bobbery. And Bobbery should be able to kill this guy in one hit, right? Bop. Nice. That's what I like to see. If I was really interested in grinding for levels, I could just hang out down here for a little while and get some good experience, but I'm not super interested in doing that right now. And if I ever do it, I'll probably do it off camera. Not counting, like, I'm just gonna walk right past him because I can. Not including, like, you know, the Pit of 100 Trials or the Glitz Pit. Because those have, A, those are fun, and B, those have, like, a little bit of sort of relevance to the story in the world. So I don't mind doing those on stream, but if I was just gonna straight up grind for levels, I wouldn't do that on stream. That said, I don't think we're gonna need to do it. I've never had to do that in Paper Mario. Not that I can remember. I think just through playing the game and fighting almost everything you come across, you get enough levels to face the final boss. Doesn't mean the final boss is gonna be easy, but you have enough levels. All right, so we're gonna go to Keel Hall Key, which is another thing I hate because I have to do a whole other animation. But hopefully that's all we need to do is go there. All right, take me away. You going to Keel Hall Key, amigo? Yes, I am. Excellent. Muy bueno. To sea we go, amigo. Set sails. Destination, Keel Hall Key. And flip that around. Oh, hey, the guy I invested my money with is back. I should talk to him. See if he's got my money. Or at least has my fair share of a valuable business. Skip that cutscene. Bada bing, bada boingo. Lovely. All right. Where do we get... I just don't know where you'd get a Keel Mango. Because so you can get a Whack-a-Bump from over there. So that's one unique item. It's a super awesome item too because it restores 25 of everything. All right, let's save. And you get the coconuts from the island, but where do you get a freaking mango from? All right, let's talk to these guys. Frankie's the big boss of the whole syndicate now, eh? Well, what do you know? I guess you can't judge a Pianta by his fronds. Haha, get it? That coconut milk here is just the best. You should try it sometime. I don't know where you get that from. Do you just take a coconut to zest tea and get coconut milk? Would I hear the sound of the ocean, I remember being a wee baby. So, Admiral, what kind of baby were you, eh? You didn't have a mustache as a wee one, did you? I don't think so. Did Mario have a... No, Baby Mario doesn't have a mustache, right? That's like one of the only defining characteristics between Baby Mario and Mario. You know what, as long as I'm here, I might as well get Ms. Mouse out and see if she has anything to say. Nothing. Well, we're gonna poke around, but I have no idea where to find a Keel Mango from. Well, let's see. If it's gonna be around here anywhere, it's gonna be, oh, hey, look, it's a kill mango. I was gonna say if it's anywhere around here, it's gonna be in a tree, but it was right here. Sweet. Should I go get a few of those? All right, go here, come here. Whack it again. How have I not whacked this tree before? Do they just not show up until later? Oh, really? I'm full on inventory? All right, well, I guess we'll toss it. No, toss it. Whatever, I have everything I need. I'm getting out of here. I'll come back. Now that I know where it is, I'll just come back and get it if I need it. But I could just store it. We'll see. We will see. All right, so now I gotta go all the way back to Rogueport and then get on the train and talk to Chef Shimi. Oh, it's a little disturbing to think about how sashimi is prepared raw fish and a cheap cheep is a fish who's basically named after sashimi. Anyway. Bueno, we are off. Cast off, mi amigos, to Rogueport. All right, any day now. Take your time. And skip the cutscene. And beautiful. All right. Let me off, let me off, let me off, let me off, let me off. Thank you. What a lovely boat ride. All right, we're gonna save. There we go. Nope, we don't need to do it more than once. We got that covered. All right, let's get out Goombella. Give her some love. She hasn't been out all day. Hey, Mr. Investment Dude. You got my money? Ah, Mario, it's me, Lumpy. Don't you remember? I went to dry desert to drill for oil. Ring a bell? I did it. I totally struck oil. There were times that I was covered in dust, weak, and ready to give up. But I never lost sight of the dream, and one day I finally seized it. And you believed in me all this time, Mario. You sure did. Thank you so much. I want to return your loan with a little more, just to show my appreciation. Please, take this. Ooh, 300 coins. Ka-ching. Boy, thanks for everything. Now you have some capital to start your own venture. Just don't let your dream die, Mario. I know you'll make it someday, just like I did. Well, too bad there's not a stock market in this game where I could just dump that into the stock market and make even more money. But alas, I cannot. All right, dude, what you got for me?
Hey, I've got all the hottest new products right here. Look no further.
You got the fevered look of a man with a mind for goods. Want to buy something? Depends on what you got. No, and no. You got nothing. All right, do we have more Luigi's Tales? Nothing. All right, just making sure. All right, to the train.
Away. Oh, Chef Shimi. I have the ingredients for you.
Wow, Chef Shimi's very skilled. He can cook 3 things at once. Zesty originally could only cook 1 thing, and then we found a cookbook, and now she can cook 2 things, but Chef Shimi, apparently he knows how to cook 3 things. Don't underestimate him. He's not necessarily the best at English, but he's great at cooking. All right, let me on the train. I don't know why I'm doing this again after the disaster that happened the last time. Seems like I swear off trains forever. All right, chugga. So it's another cutscene that I'd like to skip. It'd be nice if I could talk to Chef Shimi outside of the train instead of having to get on the train, but whatever. Don't mind me. All right, well, we'll save. Beautiful. Hey, how's everybody doing? Oh, I haven't met you before, have I? You'd better back away. Why? Because I think I might barf. Gross. On a train, dude? I mean, it's not like a boat where it rocks back and forth. Whatever. Who am I to judge? Welcome. Oh, you got nothing for me? All right. That's fine. Hey, Chef Shimi. I don't want. I want to talk to the chef. There we go.
Hello. Yes, hello to you. Thank you for accepting my request. I need 3 ingredients. A golden leaf,
A mystic egg and a keel mango. Each one has an exotic taste and aroma that will enhance my mushroom dishes. It's interesting being in a mushroom-based society. I think that's how we're going to be in the post-apocalypse. Can't trust the meat, can't really grow vegetation, but those mushrooms. Of course, they'll grow. They'll absorb all the radiation when they grow. That's not necessarily a good thing, but still, mushrooms, post-apocalyptic food of the future.
have you found them for me?
Yes, I have. There's a golden leaf.
That shining golden leaf.
This is it. Thank you very much. Well, I have more. I have to go through that whole thing. Nintendo, just let me select all the stuff. Come on. I mean, this game is, 16 years old or whatever, so my criticisms of it are a little outdated, but still.
That puzzling mystic egg.
This is it. Thank you much. What lays the mystic egg? Hold on. Eggs come from animals. And what animal would lay that egg? I hope it didn't come from a puny, because A, that's weird, and B, the egg is bigger than the punies.
Now I have all the ingredients. They call to my palate and my skill, begging me to turn them into delicacies. Thank you so much, my friend. This is your reward.
Hooray, 40 coins. I love it. Can I try some?
Today's meal will make your stomach shrivel in shame. Ha 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 ha.
That's not what... That's not good, is it? I guess it'll be so decadent that it's shameful, but that doesn't... That's not how I would describe food. I don't know, it seems like a very perverse way to describe food. Let me guess, the only way to get off the train is to take a nap. So, here I go. Nap time. And let me guess, now we're in... Bing bong, bing bong. Attention all passengers. This train will soon make a brief scheduled stop at Riverside Station. Yep, here she is. I would like to just blow on through. I don't need to stop here. I just want to go home. Bing bong, bing bong. Attention all passengers. Thank you for your patience. Now arriving at Riverside Station. I wanna go. This might be the most annoying vehicle. All right, so I can just get it back on board. Okay. Good to know. Let's go already. Skip, 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 skip. It won't let me skip, 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 skip. Everything should be skippable. At least the second time you see it, it should be skippable. All right, and sleep. I don't know if there's anything else on this train I should be concerned with. Like, I don't know if, like, since there's different people on the train now, theoretically, if you can get, like, items or something, but I'm not overly concerned about it right now. Bing bong, bing bong. Attention all passengers. We will soon arrive at our final destination, Poshley Heights. That's where I'd like to get off. Thank you very much. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely Poshley Heights. All right, just let me out. Bing bong, bing bong. Attention all passengers. Now arriving at Poshley Heights. Please watch your step and be sure to take all your belongings with you. And thank you for choosing the XS Express, your only option to get here. Well, you could have taken that pipe, I suppose. All right, well, we should go say hi to the engineer at least, right? He's a nice dude. He's practically on our way to the door. I really liked trains as a kid. I don't know if I ever wanted to be like a train engineer or a train conductor or anything like that, but as a kid, trains were really interesting to me. I have absolutely no idea how they work. I just liked the way they looked and the way they acted. How was your trip, sir? The XS Express is fabulous, is it not? All right. Your singing's a little annoying, but other than that, good dude. Why am I saving again? I didn't really do anything. I talked to him. Whatever, doesn't hurt. All right, let's go. Now the real question here is it faster to take the train back or the pipe back? It actually might be faster to take the train back. There's still some time before the next departure. So can I just leave? What happens if how do I take the train back? Because there's no requirement that says I have to unlock the pipe. Do I go in like a room or something and then come back out and it'll be ready to go? Excuse me, I'm just gonna go inside your house for a second, don't mind me. There we go. You know, if this is their house, there's only 2 chairs in here. Where does the little bomb mom sit? I don't know. They might neglect their son. All right, anyway. We'll try this. I forgot that I can't walk upstairs, I have to jump upstairs. But there is still some time. All right, so I don't know how to take the train back, if that's even allowed, so we're just going to, I don't know, maybe if I had to go and sleep in the bed, but at this point, I'm sick of trying, so I am just going to go to the pipe. Nobody mind me, just a plumber here on business. Not plumber business, but business. All right, don't mind me, there's a pipe here, I am a plumber. A pipe expert, if you may. All right, let's go fight these losers. Oh, I forgot I have to go through here first. All right, now let's go fight these losers. Or go right past them, actually. I'm not that picky about it. Don't mind me. Aha, I can just go past them. Never mind then. Their attacks are ranged but slow. Excuse me, don't mind me. Just gonna come on by here. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Why is that pipe bend around so much? That seems like the most inefficient way. Whatever. Why am I questioning the Mario universe? Ooh, you know what we can do? I just remembered that we ran out of our curse. How do I get over there? Through here? Our helpful little curse that we paid like 50 coins for or whatever has worn off. Ooh, hello. I need to get up there too. Aha! Things are, you know, here. I was gonna try and say that if you observe things, you notice things, but that also didn't make any sense. Hello, welcome. I'm merely underground, cute as can be, a fortune teller. That is me. Lucky for you, coming here. I tell fortunes, have no fear. To my mystic power tell of days to come, more as well. For luck sits on my spells. What do you say, Mr. Guy? Want to give it a try? That's good. That's great. Choose your path to fate. Which path do you choose? So it's possible that these are just like different quantities. Like the cheap path gets you like 5 uses, the normal path gets you 20 uses, and the special path gets you 50 uses. Either way, I'm doing special path. Okay, that's fine by me. So, ready? Ready for me? Okay, here we go. She broke her rhyme scheme there. She rhymed me with me and said, okay, here we go. You know, I'm not gonna question it too much. Well, that seems unpleasant. Oh, he's gonna hurl. That's like some astronaut training stuff. My mystic power can make you smile. In battle, you'll win with style. Even if nasty foes arrive, you'll be fine since my fortune will thrive. Okay, come again. See you soon. See you then. Goodbye. What a nice lady. I probably shouldn't dabble in voodoo magic, but what a nice lady. All right, so I know how to get that chest now. Because I need to use Bobbery, which we already knew. Ooh, well, excuse me, that's not the right way to do this. However, what I didn't know last time was that I needed the super jump, or whatever the heck it's called, to get up there. Aha, and then I can go the other way too. Aha, sneaky, sneaky. All right, one thing at a time though. Boom. All right, better be good. Another Defend Plus partner, which is good. I shouldn't be upset by that. However, that means we need to go through even more levels. We need to go through at least 4 more levels worth of badge points for me to equip everything that I want to equip. That's going to be time consuming, but we'll do it. It is quite doable. All right, taking my time. Making my way downtown, underground, cross the water there. Doo-dee-dee-doo-dee-dee-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I hope a nice man lives here. Or woman. Nice person. I hope somebody... Oh, nope, nobody lives here. All right, well. Guess we'll just get that star piece and double check that there isn't anything hidden here. All right, that seems to wrap that up then. That was just an elaborate way of getting a star piece, which I really don't need. I should go check with that salesman. Maybe he's got new stuff. I don't remember if he gets... Oops, I completely missed. The guy who trades badges for star pieces, I don't know if he ever gets like new inventory as you level up. I don't think he does. And I have so many star pieces. Like more than I can count. Like I can count to like 10. And I'm pretty sure I have more than 10. All right. We have 47 star pieces. I'm not even sure there's a way to spend all those star pieces. There probably is, but I can't think of a way. Don't mind me coming through here. All right, let's go talk to Mr. Fancy Pants Sale. Well, first let's save. But then let's go talk to Mr. Fancy Pants Salesman over here and see what he's got to sell.
My name is Dazzle, and I'll trade my badges for any star pieces you have. Which badge do you want to trade for?
Ooh, attack effects Y. I don't know what that is. Chill out. Pretty lucky. Happy heart. Item hog. Flower finder. Heart finder. Peekaboo. Which I don't need because I just tattle on everything. Anyway, power plus partner. I'm going to regret it because it's even more badge points I need to get, but I do want that badge. Anything that boosts power or defense is something that I really, really want. So we're going to buy it. I don't know when we'll get around to equipping it, but I want it. All right, so that's because I think he only sells one of each. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get this attack effects one just because... Ooh, chill out would also be nice. All right, we're going to get both of those just because they're nice, but I don't know if we'll ever actually equip them. Well, we'll check out the sound effect. But like chill out, I don't know if we will ever actually equip it because we have so many other things that I'd rather equip. But all right, so let's go check out that sound effect. Well, I should unequip the other one, shouldn't I? Maybe this is a good time to unequip my sound effect. Because I do appreciate it, but I'm not getting quite the kick out of it this playthrough, or this video as I have in past videos. Maybe it's time for it to go. Huh? I don't even know what you would call that. It's like a weird glass spring sound or whatever. All right, so we had our fun with that. Let's get rid of it. Bonk. All right, and sort those by type. Bada bing, bada boom. Excellent. All right, so is there a way to like? There's got to be stuff here, right? Like, there's got to be a shine sprite up there. How do I get to that? Yep, there's something nearby. I'm pretty sure I have everything I need. Aha, here we go. Hold on, get out of my way, dude. I see the telltale signs of a pipe. Yes, excellent. Wunderbar. That is what I was hoping for. And that means I can get down here, which means I can get over to here, which means I can get the shine sprite. Ah, lovely. Is there still more stuff around here? Well, don't mind if I do. See, she sticks her nose in the air. There's probably a flippy panel that I haven't found yet. Is it in the water? I don't see why it'd be in the water. Oh, she's certainly not sticking her. Oh, wait, nope, she just did it. Okay, so it's around here somewhere. Whatever it is, whatever we happen to be looking for is around here somewhere. It's a hidden box in the air. Don't see, nothing's standing out to me. And I'm not seeing a flippy panel. Is it up here? Aha, I can go back here. There she blows. Ooh, and there's still more down here. Well, don't mind if I do. Is there a similar situation over here? Nope, I've already got that chest, unless... You smell anything? You smell anything? I didn't find anything. Smell anything? Nope. How about now? You smell anything? 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 Oh, I can't get up there. You smell anything? All right. Smell anything? Smell anything? Smell anything? I can do this all day, lady. Till you tell me where it is. Inside? That doesn't seem to open. That's weird. Why wouldn't that open? Well, now I'm curious as to what's inside there. Maybe it's something to do with the story, but I don't recall that being a thing. All right, let's go up here again. So she's not smelling near that building, so that's probably not what it is. Is there anything inside here? Oh, wait, yeah, All right, she's got her nose in the air. There we go. That's what we want. There we go. Okay, I think we found everything, because I think this is still all part of the same system. Yep, we're done. Okay. Now that I've completely forgotten what I came here to do, go back to the surface. That's what I want to do. I just got back from Poshley Heights, which I'm just going to have to go back to again, because the last thing is for Toodles, unless Toodles isn't in Poshley Heights for that particular trouble, but I think she is. Anyway, back up here, because we're done with our Trouble Center nonsense. Well, Chef Shimi's nonsense specifically. Ooh, excuse me, sorry. All right, so I only have 2 Shine Sprites, so I can't level up a partner. But that's okay. All right, Toodles, you got the last thing here.
I lent a book to Miss Jolene, and now I need it back, and rather quickly. Please meet me in Poshley Heights, would you, you wonderful trouble solver?
Yeah, she's just gonna butter me up, but let's go do the trouble. And Jolene's all the way in the Glitz Pit. Why can't I take? I wish this was like a standard RPG where you could basically take on as many quests at once as you want, and then you don't have to like double back. You can do everything all at once. So like, if I could take all 3 of these things at once, I would set it up so I'd only have to go to the Glitz Pit or Glitzville once, because I'm annoyed with the blimp cutscene. I'm annoyed with any cutscene for traveling. And I'm annoyed that they don't have pipes, you know, a pipe system underground here that goes to those places. They're like, oh no, you can just get there from Rogueport using the vehicles. Yeah, but there's an annoying cutscene. I don't know why I'm mad about this, but I am. Where am I going? Poshley Heights, that's right. Yoink. Which I believe is over here where the chest is. Lovely. Where's that other pipe go? Hold on, where's the other pipe go? That doesn't go to Keel Hall Key, does it? I don't think it does. Twilight Town? That doesn't make sense either. Where's that other pipe go? Where have I been? Why can't I think of where I've been? Huh.
So, you accepted my request for aid with my little trouble? To aid with my little trouble, you delightful man, you,
If I could read properly.
I just decided I very much want to read a magazine I lent to Jolene. But she lives in Glitzville, and that is very far from here, as you know. Could you go get it for me, you resourceful wizard, you? You're fabulous, dear.
All right, well, I'm going to get your freaking magazine. Grumble. All right, let's try this train again. Can I go back? There we go. All right, so I think the train ride back doesn't stop anywhere. So we don't have to worry about the enemies that are underground when we take the pipe. We don't have to worry about stopping at the weird refueling station, which I don't remember what it was called. But we do have to deal with a cutscene, which is always annoying. Sleep. I could be completely wrong. We might take the whole train ride back. I'm worried we're gonna take the whole train ride back. Yep, we're gonna take the whole train ride back. All right, I screwed up. We're gonna just speed on through this as fast as possible. Because I goofed. I goofed. Oh boy. All right, I wanna go back. I wanna go back. I wanna go back. Yeah, all aboard, blah, 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 blah. Let's go already. I made a bad decision. I can only be mad at myself for this, but still. I thought the train ride back was instantaneous. I don't know why I thought that. I guess I didn't think they would do train animations in both directions. I don't know. I misremembered. Yeah, we're gonna be a rogue port. On the upside, silver lining, it's gonna dump us right by the blimp, which is what we wanna get on. Let me out. I was not happy. The train was lovely. All right, let's go and, excuse me, I would like to ride the blimp and get the stuff from Jolene. Jolene. You have a magazine that I really need. Am I gonna get in trouble for singing that? I hope not. Jolene. What if I just sing it badly? You took a magazine from a lovely lady. All right, let's go. Well, that was not what I meant to do. That's what I get for rapidly pressing the A button. Going to Jolene's office. Security better let me in. I'm an old friend. I'm on the list. I don't want to go in there. That's the smelly loser's locker room. I'll save. Why not? Thank you, my good chum, for leaving her door wide open. All right, first we're gonna check in here for stuff, and there isn't any, which I suspected. All right, Jolene, do you need something? Toodles magazine? Oh yes, I know the one. All right, I'll return it soon. I need it right now. I have to return it now, but that magazine. Okay, fine, give me a moment. Really? You put it in the glass case? Why? Don't get the wrong idea. I borrowed this magazine as a promoter, that's all. I needed to see what the fuss was about. It's not like I follow fads or anything. It's a wrestling magazine, why wouldn't you... Why doesn't she... I don't know. Why would she be, like, embarrassed to have that? Why would she have to explain to me why she has the magazine? It's a wrestling magazine. She's in the business. I don't know. The fact that she said something makes me judge her. If she had said nothing, I'd be like, oh yeah, it makes sense that she has. If anything, I'd be judging Toodles. Why does Toodles have a wrestling magazine? She doesn't quite seem the type. Although I do love the idea of the sort of posh woman who's super into wrestling. I like tropes that turn stereotypes on their heads. it subverts the expectations, which is almost the definition of humor. Anyway, I'd like to go home now. And hopefully I'm done here until I come back of my own free will to re-challenge the Glitz Pit. Which maybe I'll do this time, because this is the end of the trouble and it's only 8:30. It gives me 30 minutes to at least start doing the Glitz Pit, right? Well, a little less than that, because it's gonna take me some time to get out there and talk to Toodles and blah, 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 but still. That or we continue the story. All right. Well, we need to go all the way back out to Poshley Heights, but we already know that the train takes way longer than just fighting your way down to the pipe. So we're gonna go fight our way down to the pipe. Ooh, maybe we'll come back and play the casino or something. There's some good stuff you can get at the casino. Bye-bye. You barely saw me and now I'm gone. That's the way. I like it. I squeeze through the bars. Lovely. Why are there so many bars down here? This used to be a jail down here. Dark. And what's over here again? I forgot to check. It's gonna be a location that I completely forgot about for some reason. Oh, it does take me to Keel Hall Key. Well, why didn't I use that last time? Look at the freaking... The mango's right here. Oh, I'm mad at myself. I could have just taken the pipe the whole time. Well, I got another mango. I don't know if I'll need it, but I got it. Well, then why can't I get a pipe to Glitzville and to... I guess I don't really need one to Twilight Town. Because it's basically right there, but at least Glitzville, come on. Heck, I'd rather swap out the, well, I would be willing to consider swapping the pipe that goes to Keel Hall Key with a pipe that goes to whatever that train station is between here and Rogueport. Because even though I'm pretty sure I got everything there, so I don't actually need to go back, it would be useful to have that there. Did you get the magazine from Jolene, you wonderful man, you? Yes, this is the magazine I lent to Jolene, all right. You are a true hero. Thank you. Here is my thanks to you. Ooh, a platinum card for the casino. This magazine is very popular among certain celebrities. Anyone has been spotted in a cafe with it under one arm. Well, I don't need justification for you. I don't need justification from you, and I don't need justification from Jolene. But I am a little curious. All right, you know what? Since we got a platinum card, I think we should go check out the casino, see what's up over there. See what sort of prizes I can get, because I'm pretty sure there are good prizes at the casino. Also play some of the games, because I don't think I've played... Maybe I played a little bit of the plane game, but I don't think I've played a lot of the games since... oh, well, that was... I bumped that, and I apologize. There we go. Back in business. But I haven't played, like... any of those games, gosh dang it, that I've gotten all the special cards for. All right, smack him. Yeah, I don't know why they make that noise when she smacks. It's the bad crowd noise, but she's doing a good thing, so it's just weird that they have that response. Oh, hello, she smells something. Does that mean there's something in here? Yes, no, maybe so. Oh, never mind. She was smelling the coins. I gotcha. Okay, that makes more sense. I was gonna say, is there stuff hidden down here? I thought I got everything. And boink. Easy peasy. I love being strong. It's harder to gain experience, but it's fun mopping the floor with people. All right, let's get Kumbella back out because she doesn't get any love. She gets like all the love. I don't know why I said that. This is like the only episode I haven't consistently used her. And back up the pipe. Aha, see you later, sucker. To the casino.
Away!
Let me in, 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 let me in.
I'll return the 8 piantas I've been holding for you, Mario, okay? Oh, Mario, that card. You got a member's card. Okay, I'll prepare the minigame you can play with that member's card. How exciting.
I can now play the tube game. I can now play the boat game. Well, let's check out the plane game, which I don't remember if I've played at all. 10 piantas. I don't have 10 piantas. I would like piantas, please. All right. Now I'll play your stupid game. But first I want to see what I can get for... Oh, cake mix, maple syrup, power rush, refund, super appeal, which I already have, I think. Actually, a lot of this stuff is just disappointing. The HP plus partner is actually really good. Money, make more coins appear after battle. Well, I don't really need that. So I guess most of this stuff isn't really, you know, I mean, it's useful, especially like jam and jelly and ultra shrooms, but the only thing here that I would like sort of desperately kind of want is the HP plus P, because that seems like it's rare enough. But anyway, let's at least play these games once, right? See if I can get at least 10 coins for playing the plane game, right? Right? Yes? No? Maybe so?
Good luck.
I may or may not actually need... Oh, there's a whole crowd here. Well, damn. Didn't think there'd be a crowd. All right, here we go. Glide, 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 glide. No, I can't get it. Can't get it. Nah, I was gonna try and get it 2 times. How many coins is that? Is that a net loss? I broke even. And I came in 5th place. All right, let's try again though. I think I can do better. I gotta come away with at least a profit, right? That's how gambling addictions start. At least this game is not just luck, there's a little bit of skill involved. There we go, get that pianta. Get that pianta. Ooh, can we get the 2 times, 2 times, 2 times? That's what we want. Please be 2 times. Finish! Distance. Pianta's earned. Times 2 bonus. Lovely. We're gonna quit because that was awesome. Quit when we're ahead. So the slot machine seems to be a waste of time when it comes to earning piantas instead of just buying piantas. These games seem to be right up the alley though. Let's try the paper game because I don't know if I've done that one. I don't know if I've done any of these, quite frankly. But what does the paper one involve? Oh, is it just gonna turn me into paper and I just have to like make my way across here? I'm assuming. It's like when the fans kick on or something, I need to... Yeah, I see. I see. Okay, I can kind of watch the crowd and see... Oh, you can jump over that? I don't trust myself. Oop. Turn sideways. This is like, what's it called? Oop. Turn sideways. What's that game called? Fall Guys? It's kind of like Fall Guys. No, I fell. Oh, lovely. I lost all my money. Well, now we gotta try again. But it's like a little bit like Fall Guys. Run, 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 run. And then they chicken out a little bit early, so I get the lead. Can I jump over this? Jump! Aha, I can. And return this way. I could just stay in paper the whole way. There we go. Because I am ahead. I don't know if they'll catch up at this point. Did the super awesome shortcut thing. I jumped over a bunch of stuff. Oh, no, they're catching up. They're catching up. They're catching up. All right, there we go. There we go. Almost to the end. Almost there. There we go. Finish. That make up everything I lost? Not quite. I broke even. Oh, look, I came in first place. I knew that. You can't rank any higher than that. Of course I came in first place. All right, anyway. That was fun, but not time and cost effective. So I'm done with that one. I got my money back. That's all that matters. Let's try the tube game. Let's see what sort of silly things happen in the tube game. Oh, another race course. Okay. Do I race people? Am I racing the clock? Do I just get as much stuff as I can as I go around? How does this work? I have a time limit. Okay. Jump, 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 and through. All right. I believe there's a pianta over here on this thing somewhere. There it is. Don't fall off. Oh, don't know if I can fall off, but that may, okay, I'm guessing I can fall off. Okay. So that's good to know. Slow and steady wins the race. There we go. Beautiful. Well, now we just come back around. I don't know if there's anything in there that I needed or wanted. Wait, I almost went off the edge there because I didn't know what I was supposed to be doing. And there we go. Off here, roll down. I missed that, but that's fine. Come around the loop. And jump and jump and jump and roll and jump and roll and jump and roll and get you and come up. Oop, this way. It was a half pipe. All right, do I get any sort of score for time? Or did I waste time? All right, so I got 6 piantas plus 4 piantas plus a technical bonus of 5 piantas means I win. I was unranked, but still. I got a net total of 5 piantas. So we're done with that one because I beat it. That means we have, what, one more game? The boat game? Well, this should be fantastic, shouldn't it? This should just be like giving away money. I mean, it was so difficult to unlock this game. They should just all right, they're not just gonna hand it to me. That's fine, I guess. Seems like a similar concept though. All right, so there's definitely a pianta up this way somewhere. There he is. I got that. Oop, there's one down here. I'll take that. And I'm guessing the whirlpools are going to wreck my day. Well, I missed that one. I'm not going back for it. So, ooh, depth perception. Oh, okay. It's not the end of the world. I thought it was going to be the end. I thought it was going to be the end of the world if I got sucked into a whirlpool. Okay, there we go. All right, this is going to kill my time. All right, and that was the finish line? Okay. Well, we'll see. Well, I sucked at that, so I have to play it again. So I break even. So I'm in the hole 12. I need to get at least 12 to get out of the hole. And the piantas spawn in different places. All right, doing a little bit better this time, I think. Just don't want to get greedy. Don't get greedy. Don't get greedy. Don't get greedy. I dodged that because it's a waste of time. There we go. And get that was a problem. All right. All right, so stop it. Oh, now we're in an infinite loop. Oh, the loops. There we go. Okay, still killed our time. But I got all the piantas. So that may or may not count for something. That's it. All right, no technical bonus. All right, well, I am even more in the hole. I'm gonna cut my losses because that was bad. I think we need to go back to the plane game. That actually seems to be our moneymaker because on a bad day, I think I can break even. And on a good day, I can make a good chunk of change. All right, here we go. Don't mess up, 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 don't mess up. I'm messing up, I'm messing up, I'm messing up. Oh, yep, not gonna make it. Don't land on the minus 15. All right, well, I think I broke even. 11. 13. All right, let's do that again. Yeah, we can slowly make back to the little bit that we lost. That works for me. Don't bother picking those up. They're not really worth your time. Just get them if they happen to be there. Get that one and get to at least 300. Can we hold out for that thing to come around this way? Nope. But we got ourselves 12? 12. Ah, unranked. Just keep on doing this until we get what we want, I guess. Or at least until we break a record or something. All right, I need to keep my speed as well as my distance going here. Wow, that was bad. This is all bad. It's bad. It's like the worst run I've had. Don't land on the minus 15. No, that counts? No. That sucks. Well, now I have to make all that stuff back. I thought where the tip of the airplane landed would be where it would count it, not where Mario was standing when he comes out of the airplane. Bunch of ripoff. Times two's moving fast. Well, I'm not gonna get there. Yeah. Quickly, quickly, quickly. All right, keep going. I'm on a roll. On a roll. I should try and get past that 15 just to see what happens. Well, I'm already basically trying to do that. I'm not trying to get these piantas in the air. I'm just trying to maximize distance and pick up whatever happens to be there. Oh, come on. Come on. I'm averaging about 12, it seems like. All right, is there some secret to maintaining my distance on here? That actually seems to be working pretty well. I'm still near the top row. I'm not getting very far, but I'm keeping my distance pretty good. Oh, come on. A little more, get past the 15. That's what we're talking about, Oh, not quite in time, times 2. But still, that's a new record for distance. Oh, tasty. Oh, not quite a world record. But slow and steady does seem to be working. Slow and steady, 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 slow and steady. Yeah, everything down there is just distraction. Don't go for the piantas. If you happen to get them while trying to go for the distance, fine. Otherwise, don't be. Let's wait for that times 2 to get over here. Did I make it? I think I did. Because the times 2 is awesome. 11 plus 1. Ah, damn it. All right, we're making the money back, though. It feels like I'm going so slow, but this is actually objectively working better than what I was doing before. So just keep it up, 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 keep it up. Oop. All right. I had to bail out. I got that minus 15 in just the right spot to screw you up. I'm back up to 37. Let's see if we can come out with this with at least a little bit of extra money from what I lost originally. Come on, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. I'm not gonna make it, am I? Oh, maybe I can get the times 2. Come on, baby, times 2. Nope. Sometimes it moves really fast and sometimes it moves really slow. I can't predict where it's gonna end up. All right, come on. I'm telling you, this is how gambling addictions start. All right, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't go too slow. We don't want to just fall out of the air. Oh, I should have gotten that Pianta. Lame. All right, we're not gonna make it. Can I get the times 2? Times 2, times 2. Oh, I didn't make it around times 2. Broke even. All right. One more. Unless this is a really big screw up. If it's a really big screw up, then we're gonna start all over again. Let's just keep this as our last one. So at least breaking even on everything. Keep it level as much as possible. Keep it on the level. On the level. On the level. On the... Yeah, that's gotta be 2 times. Come on, come on, come on. Show me the money, show me the money. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. How is that not times 2? All right, whatever, we're out of here. I'm done. All right, well, I don't know if that was as entertaining for you as it was for me, but that's all the time that I have for the casino. But it's also pretty much all the time I have for this stream. So thank you everybody so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure that you are following this channel and all of that good stuff. Head on over to youtube.com/c/basslessfang, and over there you can find the Twitch archive and the VODs or whatever you call them. They're all the same thing. But youtube.com/c/basslessfang, go over there and subscribe. You can also check out the stuff that I do that isn't live streamed, because I have some things that I do that are edited and whatnot. So definitely check that out outside of Twitch. But if you're already on YouTube and you haven't followed me on Twitch yet, well, scroll on down to the description. There should be a link down there that says twitch.tv/realbasslessfang. That'll bring you over here to Twitch, and you can follow me over here and watch this stuff live when it happens and talk to me in the chat and all that good stuff. I really like to do that, which is why I'm here. But yeah, so do both of those things if you haven't already, and I will see you guys all next time. I bumped my microphone again. Bye-bye.